Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to create a Facebook profile. I'm going to run through some of the basics of Facebook, including the different parts of Facebook, how to post, how to friend, how to check your notifications, how to check your privacy settings, and then I'm going to show you how to create a business page. So first off, let's go ahead and go to your web browser and type in facebook.com and hit enter. You'd go to that by checking this white box up at the top and typing in facebook.com and hitting enter. So as you can see here, there's an email or phone and a password. If you already have an account, this is where you would log in. If you forget your password at any time, you can hit forgot account right here, and that will show you how to recover your account. So to create a new account, go ahead and type in your information here. Make sure that you are using a mobile number that you can receive text messages on, or an email that you check regularly, and also a correct birthday. All of these items are used to recover your account if you ever lose your password or something, or if you need to change it for any reason. So here I am just adding in my birthday, saying I'm a female, and it might ask you to do a security check. Just go ahead and enter whatever items you see here, FoxOn2594, and then sign up. So here it is asking me to enter the code for the SMS. That means that it's texting me a code to the phone number that I used, and it just wants me to verify that. So this is verifying my phone number, that I can receive text messages on it in case my account is hacked or something like that. You'll just want to type that code in and hit OK. So now it's going to take us to a getting started guide. You can see here, these are all recommendations to add as my friends. Now you may not know anybody on here. You may know everybody on here. If you know people, go ahead and add them as a friend. You can see here, even this is my actual account, I even popped up here. You can just go ahead and skip this, and the next thing will take you to welcome to Facebook. There's 4 big tips on here, including searching your email for friends already on Facebook, getting to know your privacy settings. Go ahead and take this privacy tour if you'd like. This will go through all of the basics of the privacy, how to set your privacy controls and all of that. Also, while you're here, please add a profile picture. Try to make it a nice professional, somewhat professional photo of your face, preferably. Cat photos, photos of your car, other stuff, those are great, but people don't know who you are. So if you connect with people, network with people, they might Facebook friend you, or if they send you a friend request, they're not going to know who you are. So if you send them a Facebook request, they might not know you, recognize you, because there's no picture. So make sure that it's a picture that they can find. So if you see at the top, there's your name, there's a home right there, find friends, and then right here is very important. This right here, you're going to see, this is going to pop up white if you have friend request, white if you have any messages, and white here if you have any notifications. Also, this yellow drop down this white drop down arrow, it's kind of hard to see if you're not highlighting it. It's dark blue normally, but this is where you're going to get to your settings. This is going to how you get to create your page or find groups and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my account now so you can see an active account. So this is my account right here. You can see that the Bored Panda, of course. So this is a Facebook. This is your home. This is your Facebook feed. At the top here, this is where you would create a post. So you'll just hit right here, and this will pop up, and then you can go ahead and type whatever you'd like here. So this is where you would insert your post. Posting is kind of similar to blogging, just not quite. Back in the old days, you could write like a whole chapter and post it on a website or in a blog site, and then people could comment on it. Nowadays, you'll want to keep your post much shorter. I like to say between a sentence and 3 paragraphs, depending on the topic. Some people just do a quick update, and if it's less than, if it's about a sentence, you can go ahead and do one of these cute little buttons here, and that adds a cute background. It also makes your font bigger. Now, if you have a lot to post, you're not gonna have, it's not gonna be that big, and you're gonna have to do small print. Also, you can add videos or photos by clicking here, and that'll pop up, open a page for you to select the photo. You can check in by saying I'm at the Broadmoor or I'm at Starbucks. You can tag a friend, and basically it says you're with this person. You can also tag a friend just by typing in their name if you're already Facebook friends with them, and you can select their name from usually a drop down arrow or drop down menu. You can add stickers. Stickers are fun. They have a lot of crazy ones, and I'll do that one. You can, now this might come up differently. It might not say what's on your mind. Sometimes it'll say what's happening or something else, but basically up at the top of the screen is where this is going to be. You can also hit go live here as well, and that will pull your camera up. I did it earlier, and I did not want to see myself in the reflection, so only do that if you're ready to go live on Facebook. Also, I have been asked, how do I add a picture and have it link somewhere? How to do that? You're not actually adding a picture that links somewhere. What you're doing is just adding the link. So what I'm going to do is type in a website, and you'll want to have the www, and then hit enter. And what happens is that a hyperlink to that website will pop up. Usually they have better graphics. Cyria, I need to fix this graphic because it's not the best thumbnail for this. Or you can add your own picture. But these are just some graphics that I went ahead and pulled off of just the main Cyria homepage. If you have another website that you're quoting or that you'd like to show off, go ahead and type in, just copy and paste the website here and see what pops up. Once this is linked in here, you can actually delete that out of the main post, not to worry about that anymore. So once you're done with all of this, if you have a picture, you can hit albums as well, but I don't, so I'm not going to. You can just hit post, and that'll post to your Facebook. Okay, so that's how to post. Right now, we are on the home screen. When you log in, you will be at the home screen. If you ever want to, if you don't know where you are on Facebook, go up to the top of the blue bar and hit home screen, and that will take you home. So I'm gonna just reload the page here, and this is a new home page. Right here, this feed, this is gonna update almost every time you reload your page. What this is all the activity of all of your friends, all of the groups you're a part of, all of the things that you have liked. This is just the feed that shows all of the activity. So if I scroll down, I don't know what I'm going to see, but there's all sorts of things because I have all sorts of friends on here. Also, so if I want to search for something, if I want to find a friend, if I want to find a group, go up to the search bar here and just type something in. If I'm already a part of a group, it'll be here under shortcuts, and I can show you a little bit later about how to edit this shortcut and what to add. So first off, let's go ahead and add a group. Let's find some type of group for us to get involved in. So let's say that you want to learn more about wholesaling, or that you are an avid wholesaler and just want to network more or something. Type in wholesale at the top and let's see what we find. In the search bar, we can see you can break it down specifically if you're looking for a person, if you're looking for a group, if you're looking for an event. And if you're just in the all section, these are all the different groups, marketplaces, apps, everything relating to wholesale. So let's go ahead and see what kind of groups we have. We have wholesale blanks, LuLaRoe, wholesaling real estate, all sorts of interesting things. So let's go ahead and check one of these out. You can just hit join to all of these, but some of them have specific rules. I recommend going to the actual group, checking out the description. Right on the right hand side here you'll see members, and right below that it'll have a description. So this tells a little bit about them. Usually they will say whether you can or cannot post deals, whether you can or cannot advertise your company, and if you do something that they specifically say in the description that you are not to do, you will be kicked out. So this looks like a fun group to join. So this one you can specifically post your deals and ask questions and just network. So I'm going to hit join group. Now sometimes it will pop up asking me some specific questions like how many deals I've done, or if I have a website to show that I'm an actual credible person. Go ahead and answer those to the best of your ability, and then the admin may or may not add you. It's up to them if they want to, but usually I haven't had an issue, and I have about 100 different groups I'm a part of. So now let's go back to the home screen. So to find where, if you don't have a lot of groups, you can find any groups that you connect with right here under shortcuts. So until you have too many, everything will pop up here. You can see more by clicking down here, but as you can see, I have a lot. So if I want to change this, just hit the little blue edit right next to it. So these are all the ones that I have pinned, and then down here sorted automatically, they will fall to automatically to the bottom of the list. So let's go ahead and choose something random and pin it to the top. And let's maybe unpin something from here. So I'll do this sorted automatically, and it'll automatically go down below. And that may or might not change. All right, here you go. This has changed a little bit. This is now up at the top. It wasn't before. And these are other accounts or other groups that I either manage or I'm a part of, and I just want to check up with them. So when I first log in, I check friend request, you check messages, I check my notifications, and then I actually come over to my shortcuts and I click on whatever it is I want to check up on. So let's go to the Cyria group. This one, because I'm an admin, I get to see a little bit more, but this is pretty much what everybody else will see as well. These are all of the different posts that other people are posting about. Feel free to like them. Feel free to comment on them. Everybody likes it when you comment, and feel free to share them. Some posts you will not be able to share. It just depends on what kind of posts they are. Also, you might not have this Hootlet. Don't worry about that. It's an admin thing. It's how I manage multiple accounts. But I highly recommend that if you like something, or if you even just read it, go ahead and hit like or react to it in some way so that the person knows that it's actually being paid attention to. So as we go through, you can see all sorts of wonderful things. Here, this is a post from the social media event we had last week. Yay, happy faces. Also, when you go to a group, you can see members, events, videos, photos, all sorts of fun things on here. So let's go to, so we've talked about how to post. Let's talk about how to friend people. So when you log in, you might have this little thing right here in white with a little red number next to it. That means that somebody's asked to be your friend. If you click on that, it'll pop down and you can see who they are. Now for me, I don't like to just friend anybody. So I will actually click on their picture or their name, and it will pop up. I honestly don't know who this person is, so if it's you, I'm sorry. But it will pop up their profile. Here I see their picture. I can scroll down, I can hit about, and I can see more about them. This person has very little information. He does not seem to have many mutual friends with me. I don't honestly know this person. They might have just friended me to friend me. Oh, I do have mutual friends with them, but they're people that I haven't talked to in years. So I'm going to delete that request because I just don't know him, and I don't want to be friends with a bunch of people that I don't know. So you can go through and click all of your friend requests, check them out, see if you know them. Now, if they say that they're a real estate investor, or they're involved in real estate, or they're involved in any activity that I'm usually involved with, like wildlife or nonprofit management, then I'll consider them more and look a little bit more into that. But usually it's, if they have, my rule of thumb is if they have more than 20 friends, if they have 3 or more people that you know closely, friends in common with. Also, if they're active, as in they don't just have one single post and that's all that they have. That's if you don't know the person. Those are my kind of rules on, if I don't know the person yet they have friends that I'm in common with, I might Facebook friends. If they have things in common with me, I might Facebook friend them, and they have to have activity on their page. So that is my general rule. Now, if I'm looking for somebody to, say I'm looking for somebody specific, let's just type in somebody's name here. If I'm looking for them, this is the search. I can hit people specific and it'll pull up everybody under that name. So this is Vicky Perry. I know that it's her because I know that her company name is Perry Projects. I know that she is the executive director of Cyria. And then I can look through some of her information here. But I know this person, I would friend this person. Her account's all filled out and she has a nice professional photo there. And okay, so that is how to add friends. Checking notifications also here is very important. You might notice that one day you have 50 notifications. I am sorry, it does happen, it really stinks, but let me show you a technique. So, a technique to weed some of those out. So, open up your notifications thing right here just by clicking on the little world right there. Look down, you can see all the different things that you're related to. So these are some groups that I'm a part of, or Facebook notifications in general. So say that I don't want to get any notifications from Virtual Live Your Passion Rally. There's 3 little dots right here, right next to the post. Click on that and it'll pop up to either hide this notification or turn off notifications about this event. When I hit that, I will not get any more notifications from that group. So that's a great way, once you start connecting to all these different groups, that's a great way to kind of weed out the ones that you don't like. Some people are really addicted to Facebook games, or just post stuff that they don't really know much about, or that you don't really care about, and you'll want to go ahead and start weeding those out as soon as you can, unless you actually are interested in playing Facebook games. I will tell you now, they are addicting. So unless you can keep yourself from playing those, don't even get started in that. So next, let's talk about privacy settings. So if you just signed up and you went ahead and went through that privacy tutorial, that's pretty much most of what we need. But if you didn't go through that or just want to update right now, I'd say update your privacy settings every 6 months to a year. Just check it out to make sure that it's all updated. You do that by clicking this arrow right here, this dark blue arrow. Click on that and then go down to the very bottom to settings and click on that. Here is your general account settings. First off, if you're new to Facebook, one of the first things you'll want to do is check your general account settings. Make sure that your name is correct and create a username. You'll do that just by clicking on it, and you'll just update this. So it might be just a random number or just something that they randomly created for you. Yep, that's still not available. And it might not be available. So I had to go with my maiden name, and I could not change it when I got married because Mariah Arkins is already taken, and every combination of Mariah Arkins is already taken as well. You'll also want to make sure that your contact information, all of that's updated. And I recommend changing your password every now and then. pretty much every 3 to 6 months is when I change mine. I'm due for an update right now. But I change it about as much as I change like my bank logins and stuff like that. Some people don't change it as much. You don't have to, but I do recommend it. Next, so that's general account settings. Next is security. So this is, just go through some of this. It pretty much is self-explanatory. It explains most of things here. Choose whether you want to keep your account active. Your trusted contacts, people who you can call to help you get back into your account, where you're logged in at, profile picture logins. All of this is kind of cool. They change this every few months. They might have a different security setting. So that's something to put on your action plan after this. Also, privacy settings. So this is who can see your stuff, who can see all the stuff on Facebook, who can contact you, and who can look you up. So this is basically your privacy. A lot of people, when they make a post, you can tell who can see that post. You can say, only my friends can see this post. Only people in this specific group can see this post. But that doesn't guarantee that that post, say if it's a picture of your grandson running around in the backyard with no pants on, your little toddler grandson. So that's really cute and you want all your friends to see it, but that does not guarantee that your friends will not share it to their friends, and therefore that picture is now out of your control. But if you go to the privacy settings and tools, this is where you regulate a little bit more of that. I recommend don't put anything on there that is compromising to either your security or the security of your family and friends. Don't post naked pictures of your children. I know they're cute. People like to see those cute little butts running around the backyard. Don't do that. Don't post pictures of you holding checks where the routing number and everything's there. Don't post your driver's license. Some people, when they turn 16, they get so excited and they just share their driver's license with everybody. Just make sure that you keep that under wraps. Some people, you don't think about it until something happens. Also, there's more information here under the privacy settings or under the general settings. You have timelines, blocking. Blocking is where you go if you want to block somebody, a user, or somebody from sending you invites or messages, stuff like that. Also, there's more stuff here. Play around with this. Just click on each one and go through and see what it's about and see if there's anything that interests you. Also, support inbox. If you have any questions, click there. And this is where you can get search facts, ask questions, stuff like that. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to walk you through creating a business page as promised. So go up to that arrow right here at the very top and hit the drop down. Oh, sorry, I'm a little too far here. And hit create a page. You can see there's also create a group, create fundraisers and such. But this is create a page. You have different items to choose from. If you're a local business or a place where you actually have a location, you want people to come, you can click this first option here. There's also charitable organization, if you're have a band or your personal self. But I recommend this middle one. What you'll want to do is enter your name, your business name, right here. So I'm just going to do real estate example. I highly recommend including LLC if you are incorporated or whatever that is. And then also choosing a category. So there's lots of different categories to choose from, and not a lot really fit into the real estate sector. So you can see here there's specific company, community service, chemical company, all of those. I select just company. It's just the easiest because it's overarching and it gives you the most options for what we might do. So then go ahead and get started. Now feel free to look around for those. You might find something that you like better. Alright, so this is the general page for your business. You can click here to add a cover. Click here, this little camera, to change your picture. You'll want this to be a nice professional photo, most likely a logo. And then you'll want the cover photo to be nice as well, and nice and professional. Now this gives you some nice page tips, including adding a photo cover, adding a description, creating a username for your page. And if you click on those tips, it'll walk you through all of these. So definitely update your cover photo, update your profile picture, and next you'll want to create a post. So just like with the regular post, you'll click on that white box there and it'll pop up like this, and go ahead and type whatever you want. If you're typing a big post, copy and paste it, or write it somewhere else and then copy and paste it into this. That way, if you accidentally click out of this, you might lose all of this. I have had some people do that and were very frustrated. But go ahead and type whatever you want in there. You can tag people, you can add emojis, you can tag places, all of that. So you can see it is a little bit different. And then hit publish if you want, or you can actually schedule the post for later. That will be a later video if you want to find out more. But here you can, if you want to change it up, you can write a note, advertise your business, share photos, and more. Also, right here, you can click this drop down and you can choose to either post as your company or post as yourself. So those are fun ways, depending on the topic. You either post as yourself, like if you're personally inviting people to come check out the property, or check out something you did, or we had a wonderful day at the job site, it's wonderful to be a part of this company, stuff like that. Any other information you'll want to come from the business. So that is how to set up your Facebook, how to create your business page, how to post, how to friend, how to check your notifications, and how to check your privacy. We will have more videos coming out here in the next few weeks, so stand by, and happy Facebooking. Thank you, everybody.